Hi everyone, welcome back again for this session of this series of lectures in using a hyperspectral imaging and multispectral imaging for quality evaluation of agro-food products. In this session, we are going to speak about illumination-based multispectral imaging. What is illumination-based multispectral imaging? Just to go back to the second session of this series of lectures, we spoke about area scanning or wavelength scanning to acquire multispectral imaging. And if you remember, in this scenario, we use light and then we use a filter wheel. And the filter wheel is equipped by filter, and these filters is at different wavelengths. So the scenario of acquiring one multispectral imaging using this method is to try to rotate this filter, and at each single filter we receive the signal to the camera, and then we have 2D image. Then rotate the filter wheel to a new filter, a new wavelength, and then acquire one 2D image. Rotate the filter again, you have 2D image at new wavelength, and so on. So if you have here 10 filter in the filter wheel, that means you have a series of 2D image at 10 wavelengths. If you have 20 filters in the filter wheel, that means at the end you have a series of 20 2D images. At the end you have 3D image. So what is the theory behind this one? Any signals coming to the sensors of the camera is a function or integration between three signals. Signals coming from your objects, it depends on the properties of the object, and signal coming as a response of the filter or the camera or the sensors, okay? And finally, the illumination power. If you have here bad illumination, that means the signal received by the camera should be bad. But if you have a high power of the light, of the incident light, that means you have high signal in the sensor. So you need to put this in your consideration, this integration between information coming from the object, from the sensor, and from the illumination. This is a theory. So what is the illumination-based system? So instead of using filter wheel, we are going to use different wavelengths of the illumination. So for this part, we need to replace this PN, the different illumination, by different wavelengths, and the other should be constant. So this is a theory of illumination-based system. As you see here, we need to operate only one light at one wavelength and then acquire one image. Then switch this light off and operate the other one on, and then acquire another image. And then switch this off and operate the next one on, and then acquire an image. At the end, for how many light at different wavelengths you have, that means it depends on in the light you have, you obtain different 2D image at each single light. Based on this equation, so you have 2D images at different wavelengths. So this system is called the filter wheel system. This system is called illumination-based system. This system gives you multispectral images at different wavelengths. At the same scenario, this system gives you the same image. As you see here, this system is very optimistic, and I believe in the future it will be very efficient, also very cheap. You don't need high-tech and expensive electronics, because only if you have some very cheap and available LED, you can build even this system by your hand. This is a illumination-based multispectral imaging. We are going to speak in the next session how to implement this technology for quality evaluation of seed products. So see you in the second session.